All right, hello. So today we are here doing breakfast Tupperware style, and we're going to make an omelette. So the South omelette maker, the actual omelette maker itself is only $25. So if you're looking for something to boost your sales with, your order with to get the mystery bag, this could be what you want to add in. So also the knife and chopping board is on special. Knife is super sharp. So we're going to put a bit of onion in our, I'm not going to look at it because I don't want to have a cry. So we're going to put it in our supersonic chopper, which used to be called the Turbo Chef. So I might need to make that a bit slightly smaller. There is a bigger version of this. So if you were cutting a lot of onion, I would definitely advise using the bigger version. So you put the lid on, and then you just go pull. I have to sit it for its first pull. There's a lot of onion. Pull, and pretty much 3 pulls. Oh, the onion on top hasn't cut. Hang on. So 3 pulls and the onion's cut. I can see all the other onion is cut. 3 pulls, and if there's not too much onion in there, the onion is cut. Okay, so we've just given it a few zizzes. It's really sharp. Touchy, mummy. So yeah, that's called a supersonic chopper. You can get a bigger version of that. So we're gonna crack our eggs. Just want to crack the eggs? Yeah. You can do 2. Do you want to do an egg person? If you're gonna eat that, maybe you go sit at the table. Thank you, Elliot. Got our cheese in a long rectangle clear, mate. So a lot of people are always looking for solutions on cheese. At the moment, you get a set that comes with this one and the skinny one with a lid, of course. For I think it's $80, which is a lot for a container. The Clearmates are our most expensive range of containers, I'm pretty sure. There's a lot of shell in there, but really worth it. So elegant and beautiful in the fridge. And when you put your delis in there, it just lasts so much longer. So ham and bacon is good for that long one. Right. Okay, wiping my hand on our multi-purpose cloths. So good. Matching tea-towel colour. Love matching. Everyone who's on the actual Zoom too is going to go in the drawer for this very cute little spatula. So adorable. Right, so yeah, we'll do 3. Oh my God, there's so much shell in there, bud. Normally you're pretty good at cracking eggs. What happened? I don't know either. Oh man. Hello. Elliot's going to have to spin you a yarn while I get all the egg out of here. Huh? You tell us the story while we get all the egg shells out. Okay, Pace is going to give it a mix. Thank you. We've already cut the onions. Obviously, we're going to use some onion, but then when we're finished, we can store all of our cut onion in our onion storer. So we have the trio of keepers. Please don't do that.
This is the omelette
Trio of keepers on sale at the moment. All 3 of these for $27 all up. So that's very cute.
That's why you put the omelette in
It is what
and you put it in the microwave.
Yes, that's right. We're going to put it in the microwave. We're going to put a little bit of onion in here.
Yeah, I hate onion.
Tomato.
I don't like
You won't even taste it because we've cut it up so small with the chopper. Right, and we're down mince for dinner tonight.
Dad, if you don't like onion and omelette.
Oh, is that right?
Comment below. Comment down below.
So we need some tomato. Comment down below, you're saying. This knife is so good. I normally use the Victorinox serrated knife.
Oh, yeah.
I must say I'm a little bit converted. So I've got the bigger versions of these knives. No, thank you. This is very sharp. No, I've said no, Elliot. Hey, no, we're doing a lot of lessons at the moment. No means no. No, then you need to wait for Pacey to have her turn. Got some life lessons going on, some parenting stuff while we're here. What was I going to say? Yeah, these knives, normally I just use my little Victorinox ones, but I'm actually really loving this one. So I brought it on special because I wanted the red chopping mat, cutting mat, which I'm using below here. She doesn't want to share tomato with you, Elliot. Sorry, because you take stuff from her all the time and it annoys her. Normally I'd have spinach, and we've got normally I'd have spinach and we'd cut that over the top of the omelette, but
my dad went. He had to sleep over and he left.
Yeah.
I feel sad.
Yeah, he looked after you guys so I can do my demo, eh?
And now Dad's going to come to our house.
So I can go and do a Tupperware party tonight, hey?
I want to go.
Right, so we've got a bit of salt, bit of milk, egg, onion, tomato. So literally just mixing it often. If I haven't got the kids, I'll just mix it in the actual container because that's going to reduce the amount of dishes that we need. It's already mixed, bub. You can pour it in here, Elliot. Elliot, would you like to pour it in the omelette maker? Would you like to pour it in? Where's our sharp knife?
Where's the other bacon?
We haven't got bacon. That's another thing sometimes we do. I'll pre-cook the bacon in the microwave or in the fry pan. Some cheese. So I'll cut you some cheese. No, we're not doing any more eggs. So how about the please?
Hello. Oh.
All right. So just cut the kids some cheese, and then I will put some cheese on the top. And the rule is take that away, please. The rule is 1 minute per egg. So if you're doing 2 eggs, no, thank you, Ellie. I can see you're about to do some. No. Yeah, no means no. You're being very impulsive, and you're not having that tomato right now because you're just going for things without actually using any manners or thinking or being patient. You can wait until I'm finished. Yeah, life lessons. Holy good. Oops, Willow's got her hands in our omelette. So I don't eat that bit of tomato because it's got raw egg all over it. Little grossy. Don't touch anything here, Elliot, or I will seriously do my nana. I don't actually care right now. I'm making an omelette and you need to be more patient. Thank you. I don't need that right now. Right, so got the little mini grater. So I like a little bit of grated. Oh, mommy, I fall off the stool. Like a little bit of grated cheese on the top. Yep, there's another piece cut up here. Right. Got some cheese below? Look how cute that is. Little frilly bits of cheese. Yes, I can cut you some more. Thank you for using much nicer manners. Cheese, you want some cheese? Cheese for below? We do love cheese. All right, that can go back in our little format. This omelette maker, they did bring out a slightly bigger one, which I should have purchased because now that my kids are getting a bit older, one omelette maker no longer feeds them. Sometimes I have to do 2 lots. You can do 4 eggs in here. I just find it cooks better if you've only got 3 eggs. So then you get your lid, put your lid on. So there's our little omelette ready to go. I've got 3 eggs. I'm actually going to go 2.5 minutes because I often do 3 minutes if I've got it full with bacon and spinach. There's not quite as much filling. So we'll see how we go with 2.5 minutes. We can always put it in for longer. Right. Yes, you can have some more cheese. Thank you for using it. It's better that time. This is our cute red chopping mat. How good is that colour? Yeah, it also matches that same size as our other cutting mats. I think I've got another one here. So there's like the blue, orange, green, and a few other colours.
One day I'm going to play hockey and soccer and rugby.
Yeah, so I like that they are the same shapes. They all go with the set. So some people like the 4 set of chopping boards because they want one for meats, fish, one for chicken, one for red meat, one for vegetables, that sort of thing. Right.
I'm going to play rugby first, and then soccer, and then hockey.
So one. Hey, can you just put that in the fridge for me? Are you going to have some omelette? Are you going to have no? Okay. The omelette's probably just going to be for the girls. Elliot's decided he maybe actually doesn't like omelette. Remember, he said that to me this morning. And this cheese, Paisley, put this in the fridge, please. I'll hold them up for you. Up in the fridge. Right, what was I going to say? So breakfast with Tupper kids. So we don't always start the day with omelettes. Often we start the day with sandwiches, toast or cereal. So we have our Tupper kids bowl range. We use these all the time. Like I don't even use anything else. This is what the kids use. There's actually 4, so often I just use one as well. Okay, for Willow. Does she want an apple? An apple? Oh, you just want a cute apple. Oh, there's another one in the fridge. Right, and then also comes with tumblers. So these are all coming in a set at the moment. I think it's $100 and something. I can't remember. Don't quote me. They are really, really sturdy plastic. So these will last for ages. They're dishwasher safe. Kids have cut on them so that when these are a little bit scuffed up, little lip on the side. So if kids are walking around with their plate, the food's not just going to fall off. They're not really glossy. They're quite matte. So the food actually doesn't slip around on there. Every morning we have Milos. So you've got the little tumbler and you put the lid on. There's a bit of a technique to the lid, kind of hook it on one side and then push it on. There's been a few times that I have done it one-handed and covered the kids in Milo. When the lids haven't been chewed, this is what they look like. So when they haven't been chewed, that hole's actually big enough that if you do a smoothie, the seeds of the fruit can still get out. So that's awesome. But I see we have now the Thirst and Go tumbler. So if our family has a lot of smoothies, I would advise getting the Thirst and Go tumblers because they have the bigger drinking spouts. And it doesn't matter how big the pieces of smoothie are, they're going to come out the holes. Right, let's see. Our little omelette thing is finished. Oh, look at that. Okay, so it was 2.5 minutes. So this said omelette in 3 minutes, but that's actually 2.5 minutes. Look good. And then it's like totally non-stick. It just slides on out. And then there is, oh, there's a little bit of raw egg. We maybe could have done it for that other 30 seconds. Oh no, that might just be because we put milk in it actually. So look at that, so yummy. So we'll cut that up into strips for the kids. I think I finished sharing about the kids' ranging. Every morning use those. We use them for dinner as well, of course. Every morning we have Milos. What I love about the tumblers is that when the kids have outgrown the need for the lids, all good, they're just going to make really sturdy little drinking cups. These tumblers have actually not these specific ones, but this design are one of the first things that Tupperware brought out. So they've been around since like 1960 or something, 1950, or my maths is not real good. Something a very long time ago. I think that's about all I've got to share with you today. The kids have taxed a Minnie and Mickey drink bottle set, so that is on special. Comes with a little container if you've missed it. I'll show you that a little bit closer because it's so cute. Omelette maker is actually very versatile. You can do more than omelettes in it. You can do a little brownie, you can do a little banana loaf. You can steam some veggies in there. You can do salmon in it. Okay, you go for it. What else? A little supersonic chopper, also very versatile little beastie. I have a bigger one that I do all the biscuits for when I'm making fudge. If I'm doing a Weet-Bix slice, I'll do my Weet-Bix in here. So it just crushes up all very evenly. I used to make all my baby food in here. So I put my, say, some tin peaches, some avocado, I don't know, maybe a pear or whatever tin pears, zizz it all up in here, and then I'd freeze it in little, I haven't got one right handy, but we do little snack cups. It's not the circle snack cups, it's a little square snack cup. So I'd freeze stuff in there and then I could just pull it out, bam, there's your food for the day. Or if they're going to daycare or kindy, that would be your little serving that you could send. So you could have like a serving of the pear and veggies, and you have a serving of your mashed potato and peas or meat or whatever you're making up. So instead of having to the sucky pouches, so as much as I can, I'm about reducing waste and not buying packeted stuff from the supermarket, especially those sucky pouches. Very rarely do we ever use the sucky pouches. What's up, bud? It's on my bed. The micro pitcher, which we mixed up, and sometimes we'll do scrambled eggs in here. Again, very versatile because you can microwave in it and it's got a lid. So if we've got leftover dinner, quite often we'll eat it and I'll put it in here if I know I'm going to heat it up the next day. If I was wanting to take food with me, I would store it in here, which can also go in the microwave. It's called our heat and eat range. So you put your food in, put the lid on. I put the lid on with the seal open, with the venti hole open, and then when the lid is on, I put that down. What's that? Yeah, that cold tap, that's a good one. And then when you're microwaving, of course, you just put it up. So these containers can go fridge, microwave, freezer. So a lot of people love them because you can make an extra lot of meal and then freeze it off and then pull out whenever you're going to need, take it to work, put it in the fridge, it defrosts, and then at lunchtime you just put in the microwave and it's defrosted and zzz is where you go, if that makes sense. So a few different solutions there. So it depends what sort of issues you're having or things you want to be made easier as to what Tupperware product you may like to use. Obviously I have a lot of stuff. Yes, well done. Yummy. If you are melting chocolate in this, which you can do, just don't put the lid on because it makes it burn. It's got a little, the ends on it are slightly different. So this end it can strain out. It's got little liney things, whereas this end is more closed off, so nothing's going to get out of there. So when you are microwaving, and sometimes I'll cook my mixed veggies in here, it gets very hot, so always open the lid away so you don't get steam up in your face. That's my little safety tip for the day. Yes, Ellie? Yes, you can keep them down. I got gifted them from head office and the kids were like, Abby, I want it. I was like, can't have it. I have to do demonstrations with it. So now that I've done some demonstrations, yes, you can have it. I'm going to move the knife before Willow comes. I also didn't talk about our
Tupperware drink bottles, and this is one. There's Minnie Mouse and Mickey Mouse.
That is correct. And they came with cute little containers. Did you see the containers? Right. Get those away from you. Did you see them? Nope. And we've got a little whisk, which is open-ended, so really good you don't get any clumping.
And
it's
you
actually
get different. You get different kind of lunch boxes.
Yes, it comes with little containers. That's correct. The whisk actually can fold down. So see how that zizzes right around the edge of the container. So very can go flat and then it springs back. Whereas if you're using a metal one, bam, you've squashed it. The metal things have bent. So I think those are all my stories now. Thank you so much for being on. No one came on the live, so this here is going to have to go back in our prize pot. Yeah, apple. Oh, the omelette, yeah, it's nearly, I'll cut it in a minute, it'll be cooled down. And I'm doing a live at 1:30 today to talk about, I just remembered something today. I'm coming that live at 1:30 to talk about healthy lunch options. Another breakfast with Tupperware thing that we do is the super ovals, perfect for cereal. So often you'll buy the cereal and you might have, half a bag or something left over because it doesn't fit the container you've got. These are huge, so you can fit your whole bag of rice bubbles and cornflakes in here. Easy peasy.
Like a lot of poo.
Okay, sounds like I have been called to duty. Thanks, guys. I'll see you at 1:30.